Wins are hard to come by in a college football season, and they should be cherished and prized, particularly when you get win number 6 and become bowl eligible. Welcome to Charlottesville, home of the Virginia Cavaliers. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the Wake Forest Demon Deacons, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Virginia Cavaliers. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth as we're ready to tee it up. The Cavaliers will get us underway with the opening kickoff.
All right, let's go.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Wake Forest offense will have the ball first. This is a big-time quarterback that we're going to be seeing today, but getting the job done against a defense like this, what words of wisdom do you have for him, Jesse?
Well, I think you've got to prepare like you've never prepared before, and that's one thing he told us. He spent extra time in the film room. He spent extra time on the field after practice all week because I think he understands the challenge that lies ahead of him. He knows this is easily the best defense that they face this year, so we're going to put his skills to the test in this one.
They're going to make it hard, right? There's not going to be any layups.
Oh, I thought I grabbed it.
You know, he's had his way. He's feasted on so many defenses. They're going to make you earn it. They're going to make you go the length of the field. They're going to see if you can be patient. They're going to see how you respond to adversity. So some challenges coming his way for sure.
From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Demon Deacons decide to punt it away. 3 and out, and just like that, they'll have to give it up. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. So the Virginia Cavaliers offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. It will be a priority to get the passing game up and going, something they really didn't do with one of their biggest weapons last week, David.
Yeah, and last week he just wasn't a big part of the game plan. And I would expect if you want to get explosive plays going and you want to get this offense in a good spot, Jesse, you're going to find this guy on the outside. He can turn matchups into nightmares for the defenses. I think he'll be used early and often this week.
Yeah, so if I'm the quarterback, I want to get him going early, right? And maybe I'm calling some easy throws, some hitch routes, some slants. Just get him touches, get the juju going, get the focus and the rhythm locked in early in this one to make him a bigger part of our game plan today.
And as a defensive player, you see so much option nowadays and so many different variants of it. And you got to play very disciplined, sound football. And you could tell he knew he was responsible for the quarterback. He goes and gets him, sits him on the ground, creates a tackle for a loss.
And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Dances away to buy time. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Scanning the field, it's Morris. Fires downfield. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup.
There's a reason 3rd down is called the money down. What a great find by the quarterback. Great job finding his receiver. At the end of the game, you look at 3rd down percentages. It tells a huge story, and it goes a long way in deciding who wins a football game.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
They're trying to run the football, and there's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
They'll run play action. Here's the pressure. Headed to the end zone.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Virginia.
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time.
We've been in this position before.
Offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football.
Right outside of her door.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Simmons. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he had just taken the touchback. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. The give to the back. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain.
All right, great little run there. Listen, it wasn't phenomenal. It didn't get a first down, but what does it do? Now it makes second down easier. The play caller looking at his sheet going, all right, I can throw it, I can run it. Still in a great position. Ready to stay ahead of the chains.
My guys.
Solid pickup on that one.
All right.
They got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
Well, they pick up the first down there on the screen. I love the offensive line there, allowing the pass rush to get way up the field. They completely baited their guys, made them think that they got beaten, that they were going to get the sack, and then they sneak the running back screen right in behind them and pick up the first.
Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49, a big pickup there. Wants to throw on first down. Pulls it in. It's Mays. Nowhere to go and not much to show for that one.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Oh, he's got a chance. Gets it past the marker. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. And the Demon Deacons kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He really wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Finds a crease at the 20. Rustled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Touchdown, Demon Deeks. They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And he splits the uprights on the extra point. So it's an 80-yard drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd.
They got a pretty good defense.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Courtney. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. The give to the left. Oh, and that's just like a penalty. They get in the backfield and knock him down for a loss of 5.
Goodness, great. That is the way you blow up a play quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Hair on fire, cause direct. That had to be a blown assignment. Finds his tight end. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
Well, another catch by the big fella. And, hey, this defense now in the second level, they've got to understand that they're going to see some play action. They can't keep biting on the fake. It's not easy to do. You've got to be aware of the tight end and his release. As soon as you see him get upfield, right now you know it's pass. So don't even worry about the fake. Get your eyes focused and find the big fella to go make a tackle or make a play on the ball.
Gets the first one of the day off and hoping he's not as busy as he was in that loss last week when he kicked it. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. This should be the last play of the quarter. Off play action on first down. Flushed out of the pocket. Makes the grab. It's Hernandez. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. They've got a first down here to open the period. Motion from the wideout. Wants to go up top on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Vick. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
I love defenses that can tackle the catch. Right away, they're not giving up any yak. As soon as that player has the ball, he goes in.
Intercepted, and now he's
Damn it.
Couldn't find a ton of room on that return, but that small change, they take over at the 33. Offense
Got in my head.
from the pistol. On the move. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking to pass. It's Morris. He's got him. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Snagged in the middle. It's Ennis. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44.
That's just a very easy, comfortable throw for the quarterback. He knows he has his big target, the tight end, running across the field on the drag. Nice play.
Fires to the middle. Makes a connection. And they explode.
Doing the right thing, though. Doing the right thing.
To the 22.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
Really nice job by the defense that time, stopping the option. Everyone accounted for it. You saw the quarterback. He was holding it. He was running wider and wider out to the perimeter of the field. But this defense has really good speed. But they made that.
And the rush will get to him at the 25. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a good call later on in the game.
He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
That's a really big completion for the offense. And look, I know they didn't get the first down, but because of it, they're now set up in 4th and very short. And if you're the head coach, you're thinking very long and hard if you're going to go for this one.
Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. Stopped at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a first and goal. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. And he takes it in for the score. Down, Cavalier.
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming in this season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's showing it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Let's see what he can do with the return. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Moving out of the pocket. With the catch, it's Claiborne.
All right, defense, you know coming into this game you're playing a fast quarterback. You know it's not going to be easy getting him on the ground. You got to start thinking about how you're pass rushing. You know, rushing right up the middle and allowing him to get outside. It's good.
Wide open spaces. across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one. They cross midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Oh, they're after him. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. The Demon Deacons trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45. Now facing a 3rd and long. Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime.
Whatever it takes.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass.
Dude, you dropped the ball.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody on the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force 4th downs.
Damn it.
And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback.
Yeah, we need a turnover, man.
Offense headed to the field. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Working that left side now. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Dropping back, it's Morris. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick,
Good stop.
and in a hurry.
And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. And the Cavaliers will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the returner goes down. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Grabbed over the middle. It's Hernandez. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. And the Demon Deacons want to move quickly. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page.
I had them messed up.
Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Mays. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. To the air on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Hernandez. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Back to throw, time running short in the half. The throw to the outside is complete. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. The Demon Deacons will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down.
Good job.
It's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Demon Deacons have taken it inside the 20. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. He'll line it up from 34 yards out. It's good. That'll bring him to within 4.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. He stopped in the backfield again. This defense trying to send a message they'll have to carry into halftime. Just enough time to get off one more snap. Defense dropping into soft coverage. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great atmosphere today in Charlottesville.
This is the
The
drive.
Demon Deacons will kick it away to crank up the second half.
If we can stop him here, we got it.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback, Ben. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
The inside handoff. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run there. You just wondered maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Looking downfield, it's Morris. Got the back over the middle. And he'll get behind those pads and deliver the blow and get it down to the 44. The Cavaliers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Catch in the middle. It's Ennis. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He's got his man. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Going up top again. Got it in the middle. It's Ennis. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. This will be the 7th play of the drive, and they need to convert 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle. It's Ennis. That'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal from the 10. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Wants to go up top on first down. It's complete. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Price the back on the option. The give. And he got nothing, and the line of scrimmage is still the 5-yard line. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can't pick up the first without scoring. Going for 6. Touchdown, Virginia. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns.
Quick 7.
Well, the chemistry
Quick
between these
7.
two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone, because coverage
But
is
it's
gonna
never
be
good
tight.
when
The throw might not
the other
be
team scores
perfect.
21.
This is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. It's complete. Turning on the Jets.
Quick as it can get.
And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Wake.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that
close the gap by one, but
buzzkill for this crowd.
we gotta get it.
Touchback, the ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. They still have the lead, but they need to respond to that last score. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. To throw, it's Morris. Makes the grab.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too, but don't forget, it's easy.
No.
There he goes. Past the 20. Touchdown, Cavaliers. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch it.
All right.
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed. Look at the elusiveness. Get into the end zone.
Gotta fight.
Nice run.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike score. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
And I don't know if they're going to get the same looks defensively because of just how explosive that play was, Reese. David, they may be seeing a little bit more off coverage on this drive and maybe some softer boxes to run into.
And when you make that kind of explosive play, you're going to put the defense on its heels. They're going to be a little bit more conservative. So this offense approach now, maybe I don't have to go deep. I can go a little bit shorter and just make those easy plays underneath.
Trying to escape and get it himself. He's loose. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37.
No.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Demon Deacons will have it 1st and 10. Goes to the option. Now the pitch. That might have been a bad read as the defense just swarms all over the pitch man. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. He's taking the shot. He caught it. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
With the run on 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Wake Forest.
It's like, that was good. That was good.
The blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
We gotta get a stop, though.
Most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
He'll bring it out. It's Courtney. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. To the air, it's Morris. Oh, he makes the catch. They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. He'll keep it himself. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. And the Cavaliers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Wants to fire on 2nd down. The screen, and watch out. And it is well blocked as they pick up enough for a 1st down.
Now, I know that completion isn't a touchdown. It's not a deep play deep down the field, but how about the strong hands by that receiver making that catch? He made that look pretty routine. He had that DB draped all over him and still was able to help this offense get positive points.
And now on second down for this offense. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. This defense will try to force a fourth down on 3rd and short from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. On target.
No!
Turning it on. Oh, and it's a fumble after that huge gain. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
That looks like a really easy thing to do. Oh, the ball's just on the ground. Jump on it. That's an odd-shaped ball that bounces all kind of crazy ways. Great job by the defense covering that thing up.
Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. He'll do it himself on the draw. And he'll be stopped for no gain on the final play of the third quarter.
I don't know why I called it.
Is coming up. And you want to talk about his favorite
Oh my God, I
receiver.
needed that.
It might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game.
Oh my God, I can't believe that
Second
happened.
down as we open the final stanza. Looking to fire. Caught over the middle. It's Claiborne. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Looking downfield on first down. He let the thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
Good, wide open, big play opportunity. Hits him right between the numbers. You got to make that play. Those are one of those where I tap my helmet like, dude, that was me. That was all me. Bad. Give me another opportunity later on.
And there you go. You see, you don't have to throw bombs to get big plays in the passing game. Just screen it to your running back. As soon as he catches it, he gets upfield. And how about the downfield blocking by these linemen and the wide receivers as they rip off that explosive play?
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Under fire. He'll get rid of it. It's caught. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
One of the things that makes this quarterback so dangerous is how accurate he can be when he's on the run. And he's a guy that's looking to throw. He's not looking to take off himself. Showed you that accuracy on that play to get the first.
Of course.
They'll give him maybe one on the play. It's down
Not a
to
Wake
the
Forest
20.
game unless Claiborne gets
After
hurt.
picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to pass. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28.
The hell was
And
that?
the defense is finally able to find an answer for this quarterback's legs. He's been killing them early in the game, already over 40 yards rushing. Here we are now, though, in the second half, and it looks like they've made a few adjustments.
Fires deep toward the end zone.
Oh, yes!
They move on top here in the fourth.
That is complimentary football at its finest. The defense gets the turnover. The offense
Micah Mays.
uses it to their advantage.
Willie Mays'
Takes the
son.
lead late in the football game. Now that defense that just gave you a good stop, they need another one for you.
Getting set for the point after.
All right, we gotta get
And the
stopped.
extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the fourth. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's take a look
I don't
at
care,
what's
we got the
happening
lead.
in a great
I wish it was
college
more,
football
but we got the
matchup.
lead. Let's go.
Ole Miss is currently up big right now in a game they'll be talking about round the Grove for a long time. They're up by 25 over the Groupers. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Back to pass, it's Morris. Finds the tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle.
The big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch.
To the air on second down. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
He has been terrorizing quarterbacks all year
Loving
long.
it.
That now his 10th sack of the season. He's got speed. He's got power. He's going to play on Sundays, and he is not cooperating with this offense's game plan.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. He'll pull it down. And not much going on downfield. He'll just get rid of it and live to play another
25,
down.
they'd kick it.
And this is why you don't want to get in these situations. Third and long, defense knows it's pass. They're playing pass, playing deep. QB has nowhere to go with the football, so he just throws it away.
And here we go, down to score. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. Big tight end makes
No
the rim. It's a first
way.
down. They got him
That was bullshit.
Gainer down to the 43.
Man, what a throw. Under duress, getting hit as you throw. And he's been sacked several times today. I love how he continues to hang in the pocket and make plays.
There he goes.
Really?
Got the first down and more. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. The Cavaliers have this offense rolling. Looking to throw on first down. Wide open downfield. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, first and goal.
And that right there might be the play that they look back on if they end up winning this game as the key play in the game. In a 2-minute situation trailing, you're just trying to get a completion to get the momentum going, but they come up with a huge explosive play, and that might be the one that wins the game.
He'll pull it on the read. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looking for just one more yard. It's second and goal. Try to barge their way in. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line, goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
You know, I'm trusting in my quarterback here to make the right decision. Looks like we're going to have to throw it, right? But if it's not open, just throw this thing away. You don't want to take a sack, lose extra yardage here. Just be smart with the football.
Looking for the score. Throw to the end zone. Picked off. He stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll
Almost got a
snap
safety.
20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And you know exactly what time it is when you get down here in the red zone. You got to be able to run the football. But when you got a back like this who punches the ball in the end zone consistently almost every single game, you are going to feed that animal the rock.
Good drop.
It goes right through his hands. They had everything set up on the screen except the catch. It'll be third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. It's Mays. It's a running room. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one.
Well, these two have been absolutely unstoppable in this game, and it just feels like every time this guy drops back to throw, he's throwing it to one guy and one guy only. The defense cannot stop him. He has been a matchup nightmare all game long.
They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big goals. It usually starts with your conference championship and winning a national championship, maybe going to the playoffs. Everybody has different goals, but getting to a bowl is always sweet, and this team's eligible now.
I know the coaches are really happy about this, the AD and the fans, because they know what it means for the program, right? You're going to get those 15 extra practices at the end of the year to help develop young talent. Looking ahead to next season, but that's next season. There's still a lot of football left to go this year. Let's just see how good of a bowl game they can get to.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
That's chopping them up for you.